Hello, fellow clixers. Cliff here from Clicks with Clifford, bringing you another awesome Heroclix video. Now, before we get started, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, all that stuff that you hear. I think you're supposed to hit like a bell or something if you want notifications, whatever it is you guys want to do. If you like Heroclix and you want to help this channel out, we'd greatly appreciate it. Also, down below, you'll get a link to our Discord channel, as well as our newly made Patreon. So if you guys want to support us on Patreon, we would love you eternally for it. We're working on what kind of benefits we can bring to you guys. Right now, all we have is that you can get in on the Discord and you can get some entries into earning some free stuff. But if you have any ideas on what else you think we could put on there, please let me know. The link to that's down below. But today, we're going to be explaining to you guys team building and then keywords, theme teams, and how that is important. So if that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned for the rest of the video. So the first thing we're going to cover is building a team. Now, in a previous video, we went over cards and what each of the stats and everything that you're looking at a card means. So for building a team, we're looking at two things in particular. We're looking at keywords and point values. Now we're going to start with point values first. Point values are these two numbers right here on the bottom of the card. In a previous video, I showed you where you can see those on different style cards. This is the new type of cards. This is where you see it. For the new cards that just came out. This is the Joker from Notorious. He's one of the deceased chases. Now you can see here, this Joker has 2 point values and 2 starting lines. He has a 75 point, which would be all the way on click number 1, and a 60 point starting line that starts on click number 3. It is up to you to decide which of those point values works better for the team that you're building. For today, we're going to be using all deceased characters, and they all have exactly the same starting lines, a 75 point and a 60 point starting line. So we're going to be using them all at their 75 to make a team of 4 characters equaling 300 points. Now 300 points is a standard amount of points for a standard game. Like if you go to play at the World Tournament or local, usually it's going to be a 300 point game. Some people do play more in other varieties just to mix up the game a bit, but 300 is the standard amount. So today we're building a 300 point team using deceased. Now, the next thing we're going to do is cover keywords. So looking at the top here on the Joker, you'll be able to see his keywords. He has Apocalypse, Arkham Asylum, Gotham City, Underworld, and Monster. Now, what this does is when you're building if all characters on your team share a keyword, you are themed. You are a theme team. And there is one main benefit to being on a theme team. And that is at the beginning of the game, when you roll off to see who goes first or second to pick map, you get a +1 for each character on your team that shares that keyword, max of 3. So if I have 3 or more characters with, say, the monster keyword like we're building today, then I get a +1 for each character on my team to my roll to decide who goes first or second. Now this does cap at 3, so it doesn't matter if you have 9 or 3 characters, you still only get a +3. And if you have 2 or 1 or 0, then that equals that amount. So if you don't have a theme team, you don't get any addition. If you have 1 or 2 characters, you get a +2. And if you have 3 or more, you get a +3 to that roll. Now we're going to hop over to HC Realms here to show you building a team. Okay, and here we are at HC Realms. And what you want to do when you get there, you're going to want to go to units. Now, I did a video, and I think it was actually my first video that I did, where I covered specific types of resources you can use to help you learn to play the game. And this is one of them. This or clixers are websites that allow you to scroll through every character ever made to try to look at what there is, to build teams, look at powers, look at keywords, anything that you want to do. So you click on units, and for today, we're building using only characters with the monster keyword. So there's 2 things you can do. You can either find a character that you know has it, such as the Joker, which we've been using. He's going to list, all his abilities are going to be listed over here. His keywords are right here. All the powers that he has, obviously his dial, what his model looks like, and team abilities and points. So we're going to add him to the team. To do that, we're going to find the Joker. We're going to press this little plus, and it's going to add it to this build over here. Now, for us, we're building with only deceased, so all the characters that we're going to be using are all right here with Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman, making a 300-point team. If you wanted to look for someone else with the monster keyword, you can either click on the monster keyword and it'll show you everything ever made with the monster keyword. So if you're trying to play Golden Age, make monsters, there's a huge list that you can use. Conversely, you can go to advanced search. You can search by Golden Age or Modern Age. Golden Age is everything, and Modern Age is only what's in the modern right now. You can go to keywords and scroll down to monster. Hit search, and now it'll show you only characters that are modern with the monster keyword, which is what we want. So if you scroll down to the Notorious set, which is the newest set that just came out, you'll see all the options that we can use for monster. Just an additional thing to do there. And then over here on the left, you'll have your team point value, which you can obviously go over the point value. So you got to watch what you're doing for your point value. Today we're building a 300-point team using Deceased. So we add them to there. We have a 300-point. And from here, we can click on every single one of them to see what their powers and what they do are, and also make it a theme team. Now, you don't have to have a theme, obviously. It just helps if you want a map roll to see who goes first and who gets to choose map. Hello again, fellow clixers. Thanks again for watching. Today we covered building a 300-point team for Heroclix. We covered how to build a team, 300-point team, how to look for keywords, what keywords mean and how to use them, and how they are important. I hope this video helped you guys out. We have more to come in the future. We're kind of reaching the end of the how to play specific videos. We're going to do one about the all-encompassing of building, playing, and all of that in one game, where my friend Dan's going to come over and help me out with that. Hopefully that'll be amazing and help you guys out. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. As always, like and subscribe if you like this video. Join that Patreon if you really feel like it. Join the Discord if you want to talk about Heroclix. And thank you guys so much for watching. Stay bored, gamers.